Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to the Chili channel. It's Pete the Norfolk Chili Head, back once again with another fantastic hot sauce review for you guys today. It's been a while since I've done a hot sauce, so I'm really looking forward to this. And to me this seems like quite an interesting one. This is Heinz Green Jalapeno Tangy and Sharp Hot Sauce. Heinz, obviously the world famous brand behind tomato ketchup, Heinz baked beans, etc. You rarely find a British kitchen without any Heinz products in the cupboard or the fridge, so really interesting to see what they can bring to the world of hot sauce. This bottle is already open. This is my second attempt at filming this video. The sound was really lagging last time, so I'm hoping that it's going to be a bit more in sync second time around, fingers crossed. It also took an age to get the stuff out of the bottle. It's got one of these annoying drip cap things, so I've had to stab some holes in it with my little piercing fork thing. So hopefully second time round it's going to flow a lot better as well. So this here is at the bottom, you've got your heat scale. Out of 3 they've given this one a 2, so this is obviously going to be their medium range in terms of heat. And it says on the back, Heinz hot sauces are a perfect blend of delicious flavour and chili heat, so versatile that you can simply enhance any meal. Ideal for splashing over pizza, pasta, stir-fries, chicken burgers and much more. Go on, liven up your meal times. And ingredients-wise, we've got spirit vinegar, jalapeno chilies, so again that could be any kind of chili, sugar, peppers, onion, garlic, salt, herb and spice extracts, spinach extract, and xanthan gum as a thickener. You would have assumed that the spinach extract is really there just to kind of enhance the colour, but you never know, we might be able to pick it out in there. We've got the little signature on the back there from Mr. Heinz, the elusive Mr. Heinz, and you've got one of those barcode things that you scan with your smartphone, and it says underneath, Chili Lovers Unite. So I'm guessing that probably takes you to a website, gives you more information about the sauces or the chilies maybe, who knows. But on the whole, pretty interesting looking sauce. I love the green colour. I love that green jalapeno colour. It's gorgeous. It looks so appealing. I've got a couple more in this range to try. I've got the chipotle and the habanero sauce to try. But I thought I'd go with this one first, probably because it's going to be the mildest, you'd assume. And also just because I love jalapenos. Absolutely love them. So let's hope that this works. It smells lovely actually. It does smell vinegary, which you'd expect. I mean, the sauce itself is very runny, as you could probably tell when I was shaking it. It's very runny, mostly vinegar. But it smells good. You get the zing of the vinegar. Definitely get the jalapenos coming through. And surprisingly enough, you actually get the spinach as well, which I'm very surprised about. Gives it a lovely sort of more gardeny, grassy kind of vegetable-y sort of note. Lovely. Right, so I'm hoping that this is going to flow a bit better now. I've punched some holes in it. Let's see. Not really. Still very slow progress. Maybe slightly better, but not much. This sauce really is difficult to get out. In terms of functionality, it's really quite low on the list. I would really recommend punching some holes in the top if you are going to get yourself some. But anyway, let's hope that it's worth the wait, shall we? Because, like I say, I love jalapenos, and you know, I do think that although jalapeno sauces tend to be full of vinegar, I think that vinegar does lend itself well to jalapenos because that tangy, sort of zippy, sharp note works well with them. So although I'm not fond of overly vinegary sauces, I think that with jalapenos it can work really well. Okay, so that's going to be just about enough. Not quite a full spoonful, but just for time's sake I'm just going to leave it at that. I've still got quite a fair spoonful there. I don't know if you can see, there's quite a lot in there. Okay, it smells really nice actually. Anyway, here we go. I really like it. I really do like it. Yeah, there's tons of vinegar in there. If you're not a fan of vinegary sauces, then you really probably won't think that much of this. But like I say, the tanginess and the zingy sharpness combines really well with the jalapenos, and so you do get a hefty whack of vinegar as well as that great jalapeno flavour as well. Very surprisingly, I actually get the spinach coming through as well. That's really surprising. I was expecting it just to be there for colour, but obviously wrong. It really helps to round out the flavour that little bit, just a little bit more, and gives it this lovely sort of vegetable-y, garden-y, fresh kind of note to it. Really very pleasant. The heat is, you know, it's there. It's a nice pleasant mouth warmth, but it's not going to kill you. It's going for the roof of the mouth, front of the tongue, lips slightly, back of the throat very, very, very slightly. But you know, it's probably going to be roughly about a 3 out of 10. It's certainly not that hot. But you know, it's pleasant enough, and it's the right kind of heat level to be able to use this in quite large quantities. You know, you'd be able to have it on your chips, you know, your French fries or whatever you want to call them. You could have it on meat. You could use it as a dip. You could even have it as a salad in a salad. To be honest, you could, you know, use it for loads of different things. But personally, despite the fact that it is full of vinegar, I really do quite like this one. I'm a sucker for jalapenos. I absolutely love them. So for me, if you're making a jalapeno sauce, you have to really mess it up to you know, to make a bad one, in my opinion, just because I love it so much. So you know, it's not going to be to everyone's tastes. It's certainly not going to challenge the majority of hardcore chili heads. But as far as table sauces go, it's all right. You know, it's kind of on a level with the mainstream sauces that you get in your supermarket. Things like your Frank's Red Hot, your Tabascos, you know, the kind of stuff that you find pretty much anywhere. It's that sort of heat level, it's that sort of vinegary, you know, flavour. But on the whole, it's very pleasant. Consistency wise, it's very runny, but there is stuff in there. You know, there's flesh floating around, no seeds, but nice bit of flesh. So yeah, I mean, if you like your vinegar-based sauces, you like your Frank's Red Hot, your Tabascos, things like that, there's no reason why you wouldn't like this. And like I say, you can have it on your chips, definitely. And go through it really quickly. It's a pretty good sauce. I'd recommend that you try it. You know, it's not the best sauce in the world, but it's certainly not the worst. And that's a recommendation if ever I heard one. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back very soon once again with another hot sauce review for you guys. Like I said, I've got 2 more in this range to come, and I'm hoping maybe this weekend I've got some people coming to stay, and I might be able to coax a special guest to take on a rather fiendish hot sauce with me, and see what kind of reaction we get. So maybe that might be an interesting show. We'll see. Anyway, if that doesn't work out, I'll be back soon anyway, you know, with another review for you guys. So looking forward to seeing you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.